Hey guys, this is D-Brow again, and I'm here with my review of the Roku XD box. I went with the Roku XD because they just announced, and probably have already come out with by now, the Roku 2. And these have been dropping in price everywhere drastically. I picked mine up for about 15 bucks off of eBay, and I would have to say it's one of the best purchases I've ever made. I have one Xbox 360 downstairs to watch, things like Netflix and Hulu Plus, but I wanted something for upstairs, in my bedroom with my TV to watch the same kind of stuff. Netflix, Pandora, I can listen to music, Facebook, Hulu, and all that kind of stuff. So this box is absolutely incredible. It's one of their 3 models. It's the middle version. This is the XD, like I said. They do have an HD and an XDS. Originally when they came out, the HD was $69.99, the XD, this one, was $79.99, and the XDS was $99.99. This model has support for 1080p, which is really and truly one of the biggest differences, I guess you could say, if not the only big difference between the HD and the XD. It does support a little bit better wireless range, and it does support wireless in, which I guess that would be another huge part. The other one only supports B and G. So let me give you a tour around it. You've got this weird little tag in the front here that looks like a clothing tag that a lot of people I've heard don't like, but whatever, it's pretty trivial, it's not a big deal. On the back here we got a bunch of ports. You've got your standard video and audio cables for standard definition. You've got your power outlet right here. You have an Ethernet cable if you choose to plug it in hardwired, which is what I do. I just find that it's a lot more reliable than wireless. And last but not least, you have an HDMI port, which is what I use to connect to support 1080p. 1080p might really not be worth it simply because Netflix doesn't really support it yet, and I can't even see a time in the near future when they're going to choose 1080p over 720p. It's just such a negligible difference unless you have, a very large television. 32 inches or even up to 42, unless you're gaming, you're really not going to notice too much of a difference. Right here you've got the remote control. It is very small. You can see it in my hand. It's rather plasticky and feels kind of cheap, but it's okay. What the hell are you doing with your remote control? Don't throw it and things like that. It does slide off just like that to reveal the battery port. It takes 2 standard AA's, and it's extremely easy to use. I can't even begin to tell you how easy it is to use. I'll have to show you when I come back with turning it on and all that kind of stuff. So we got the cap pushed back on and all that kind of stuff. You do have another tag here which matches it, which again is strange, but not really a big deal to me. And then you have your standard buttons here. You got your back button, which is going to be one of your best friends. You have your home button, which if you really utilize the back button, the home button's not all that useful to you, but nonetheless, I've used it before. You've got your navigation keys right here, which go all the way around. It's very responsive and works really well. Right here you've got your rewind button. I'm sorry, not rewind, more of kind of last thing played. It rewinded it by about 3 seconds if you push it once. Haven't really played with this one much, not 100% sure what it does. I'm sure it's like a favorites button. Right here you've got your back button, your forward button, and your play pause button. So pretty standard overall, and I'm going to hook it up and show y'all how it works. Be right back. Alright guys, so I've got my box all hooked up and ready to go. As you can see here in the back, I got my power cable, my Ethernet, and my HDMI. Like I said, pretty standard stuff. And the box really does have a low profile. I brought it out here right now just to, show y'all with the better lighting and all that kind of stuff. But actually, I normally keep it over here so you can't really tell it's there. So I'm going to show you right now what the home screen kind of looks like. So when you first turn your Roku on, after it starts up, which it does take a little while to start up, but it stays on 24/7. There's no on-off switch. It's extremely power efficient. But this is what you're going to come up with, and these are the basic channels, except for Hulu and CNET. I've already installed a few of my own. But this is your channel store. It's where you're going to buy all of your different channels that you like. Most of them are, not most, I shouldn't say, but a lot of them are free. And some of them are paid subscriptions and things like that, but things like Netflix and CNET and Facebook, if you've already got an account, they're not going to charge you to do all that. It's just a personal preference to find what you really enjoy. It's got a lot more choices than Apple TV and all that good stuff. But I've absolutely fallen in love with this thing. So I went ahead and hit back, and it's not the quickest thing in the world, but it's plenty fast enough. So right here you got your Netflix, which the layout for Netflix I find really nice. My favorite still is the Xbox. I've played with the PlayStation 1 on the computer and on Blu-ray players, and I really like this layout that it has. You know, you click on it, and after you activate it, which it's not going to work for me now, of course. I've never had this problem. Well, hang on guys, let me figure out what's going on and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so it turns out Netflix is actually down right now, so that would be why it's not working. But I just wanted to quickly show you how things kind of work. This is the CNET TV app, which is one of my favorites for my tech news, and if you want to use it, you literally just click play and away it goes. And this is just the video quality. It's pretty much high def. I love this thing, and unless you care about the stupid Wiimote feature that the other one offers, this is really a great thing for you to go pick up off of eBay. Thanks guys, let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe.